Hello everyone, I'm Gunhead. Welcome back to Let's Play Kirby Planet Robobot. Today we're going to take on a tree arena. Let's see, the records, yeah, round 12. I've never gotten past that. This is a cool version of the theme. Anyways, yeah, I did get up to near the end with amiibos, but, I decided that was way too cheap, and, tried it on my own. As you saw, I did make it there without using any. And I got very close, but not quite before. So hopefully I can do it this time. Going with Hammer because it seems to be the one that I can most reliably do it with, despite it being a little while since I last attempted this, because this thing had been kicking my ass and I kind of got a little bit burned out on it. So, let's hope that things will work out. Also, I never looked at the descriptions for these. Clankywoods have been redesigned and upgraded. Better fuel efficiency and fewer emissions demonstrate the company's new environmentally friendly initiative. It costs half as much as the previous model. Alright. Let's just see if I can remember how to do all this. Clankywoods is really not that bad. Especially the first two phases. The third phase, there's a couple times where I get hit on it, but generally it's not that bad. Okay, that's really not supposed to happen, but... Alright. Let's get in some tap damage there. What I'm going to do for this video is, once I look at all the boss descriptions and do all the things that I'm doing right now, okay, come on. One more. I need one more hit on this guy. Okay, there we go. I only got hit once. Could have done better. Could have done a lot worse, especially in that last phase. I can't believe I didn't get hit there at all. So that makes me kind of happy. Defends. This one, I can sometimes get through. It just kind of depends on when you do damage to certain bosses. Starting off, redesigned by the model computer, this defense system was built and placed in blueprint from another planet. It's missing a proportion of data, unable to demonstrate its full potential. Alright. So, let's quickly look at Krakow before I kill him. Further analysis of the data from the cloud monsters uncovered even more vicious attacks. The system redesign has implemented these attacks and made the Hollow Crackle even more powerful. Did I say Crackle? Yeah, that's definitely what he is. Goodbye. Alrighty. Yeah, the Holodoomers. These monsters were created by Susie, who entering the data she acquired from her travels. Where and when did she encounter the original monsters from this extra dimension? Who knows? Well, I figured that we would know, but... Okay, that's a little bit bad. Seems like that dealt with it for the most part, though. Okay. I get hit once more than I liked better, but because I was concentrating on showing off the little bios. Alright. Redesigned by the No. Ice Dragon. This hologram was created from an ancient dragon. Most believe dragons no longer exist, but one of them may still be living quietly in a cave on an island somewhere. It's funny because, Dream 1-2 references. I think this is the best way to deal with this guy. Nah, basically. Coily Rattler is the one that gives me the most trouble, though. Mostly because it's kind of annoying to deal with and doesn't give me opportunities to use the charge-up hammer move. But... no. Crap. Okay, focusing on pressing start got me hit there. It said that the people of the sky once trying this monster still exists. It seems the Machination invasion has not reached them due to their remote location. Even though apparently we do know what Skatonia is. that. This is, again, the best way to deal with it. I found that a lot of the dash attacks are probably the best things you can do. Might as well use the cherry. Okay, I got exactly as much damage as I should have, apparently. So there's no real problem here yet. Oh, I already looked at the description for that thing. Alright, I believe we get another cherry here. Yep. It's Susie first. I thought it was the mini-bosses, but I guess they're after her. This fight kind of depends on if I can get through it. I've gotten through it a couple times already, but without getting hit, that is. But this is interesting. Susie went missing when she was a child, when an experiment with the mother computer went horribly wrong. Why has she joined the company after all this time? Her full name is Susanna Petraia Holtman. Yeah, I think I read some... Did I read that on screen about Holtman's missing daughter, and that's why he's doing all this? So yeah, this is her. I think it says something in one of the later entries, which I did read off screen, that he doesn't know about that. So that I was like, oh, that's actually kind of sad. Okay, that was phase 2. This is a lot better than I was doing on my first playthroughs of this. Okay. Yeah, that phase is easy enough to deal with if you just get up on our gorilla. Gorilla. For all you people who are waiting for me to make that reference again. I I like how my ability to play has improved. My ability to speak, however, has taken a nosedive. But alas. Did I pronounce that with a Z at the end? Or did I keep getting worse? The problem with a lot of these mini-bosses is that sometimes I just need to take it slower than I do. This is one of them. A lot of the time the trick is knowing when exactly to let go. And of course, when to not be doing that. And to not get hit by that. That was pretty bad. King Doo's not that bad. I frickin' hate Dubior, yeah. That's its name. Screw this guy. Especially when, yeah, this phase. Because you can't very well hit him during this phase. At least the chances are limited. So that is a little bit annoying. I really hate that part. I mean, you can't hit them, he can also hit you, so... Happy times are not to be had. Really? Yeah, Dubior is my least favorite part of that part. For not having played this in a while, I didn't actually do that bad, but certainly could have done better. Stock Meta Knight is actually not as hard as I thought it would be. So there's a chance that I can get through this fight without getting too hurt. I wouldn't say too much hurt, and I wasn't, no, too hurt is fine. Again, just abuse. Let's see what that thing is called, so I can actually refer to it by the right name. The hammer... no, it's not the hammer twirl. It is... no, not the hammer throw. What? What is it? Is it hammer twirl? I guess so. No. Is there just no attack? Just no name for that one? This is where you want to take your chance and just kind of whack him upside the head with the hammer. Pull out the giant tail. That's a good moment to get a couple cheap shots. This phase is not that hard. The not hammer twirl is your friend once again. In all cases, it's probably the easiest way to avoid damage from any attack. So let's do that with passion. And there we go. Let's use the cherry. DDD clone is probably one of the worst bosses in this. Especially the first phase, surprisingly. Well, I don't know if that's surprising. The first phase is just really annoying for some reason. Roar! And it's not even this first fight here. No, it's mostly this first phase right here with the 3 smaller ones. You just kinda gotta take your time, let them come to you. And still that can happen very easily. Of course, you do not actually want to lose your power up. So yeah, that's not one of my favorite parts. It helps when they actually all show up at the same time. They're just very unpredictable, and I kind of hate them, but they're okay. Oh wait, I haven't looked at some. Didn't look at the one for Stock Age Meta Knight, whatever. It has the look and voice of King DDD, but not a soul. Some things can't be cloned. Some of the trial models were only interested in food. Some were fearful of a certain insect, and all were imperfect. I wonder what that certain insect was. Unless it's referring to the beetle ability from Triple Deluxe. Can't. Oh, or just Triple Deluxe in general. I don't know that. Alrighty. This phase is actually pretty easy. You just have to be kind of careful. And not be an idiot. And now don't be lagging. Oh wait. Let me turn on the fan. Hopefully it hasn't been lagging. That's the first time I heard the audio lag. The only thing that's annoying about this fight is that it's kind of annoying to hit him well. With a lot of these fights, you just kind of want to take it slow. Okay, there we go. Okay, I don't think you can hit both of those things at once. Really? Okay. I don't think he can hit you in this fight. I'll get to that part, but I found out that there's a boss that can. And I wasn't very happy when I found that out. In fact, that might be one of very few clips from the other things that I might insert at the end of this, if I remember to. Because that was pretty bad. Cogs, not that hard. It's very easy to get hit though because of the unexpected genre change, but that aside, boss fight itself is not that bad. Especially the Cogs phase. This one is easy. It's this next one that can be a little bit tricky. It's because some of the projectiles are a little bit annoying to dodge. I actually played through, I guess this is relevant enough to talk about. I actually played through a lot of the Kirby games. I was still playing through them, but I took a little bit of a break after playing through all the arenas and the true arenas and Helper to Hero with every single character on Superstar, because that took a lot out of me. But I did it, so I can be happy and satisfied with my progress, and that, yeah, stuff like that where you can get in very easily in this boss fight, that's what I was talking about. Alrighty. So, with Boss All-Stars 2, not that bad. I think the first one is harder because, again, Dubio is kind of an asshole. Ones to watch out in this are Bonkers. Despite him not being that hard, can get some cheap shots. Also, the Poison Boss, whatever his name is. This guy is absolutely no threat, though. As I just proved. That's why this one is a lot easier than the other one, because that guy is absolutely no threat. Yeah, Miasmoros is the one that's a little bit of a butt in this one. Okay. That was not so bad. Still took a hit, which is not what I like to do. I guess Bonkers really isn't that bad. And Telepathos is actually really easy. Just a little bit annoying to hit sometimes. But not hard at all. Yeah, like that. Cherry. Come on. Every time I say that, I have to try very hard not to make a certain reference, but... that'll be alright. Alright, Haltman. Oh, I haven't been looking at the descriptions for Kabula and... well, just Kabula, I guess. Because the mini-boss doesn't have one, but I guess I'll look one on Haltman. Full name is Max Prophet Haltman. Ever since losing... actually, I didn't know if there was a... pun with Susie. Ever since losing his only child in an accident long ago, he's dedicated his life to the company. However, his only wish is to see his daughter once again. Well, I guess your wish was technically granted. Technically being the right word. Alrighty. First phase is very easy. In general, I don't think this fight is that bad. Much like the, it's very similar to the Susie fight for obvious reasons. Oh. This guy you just kind of want to avoid. Hold on, doing this is kind of annoying. Okay. Actually, I didn't get hit there. That was surprising. It's very easy to get hit there once again. I like how that's most of my commentary here. It's like, this attack is a bitch to dodge. This one is not. And here you just basically want to use the not quite hammer twirl. So I guess that's why Susie's on the money. Which really makes you wonder why he can't recognize her. I guess she's always wearing that helmet, though. Actually, is she? I don't remember. Really? That was rude. I forgot that he did that. I forgot Flanders could do that. So that was one more. Also, I noticed that this thing is built out of code cubes. This whole thing is built out of the code cubes. That's actually pretty cool. I was hoping I could give him a second hit there. Really? I even think that hit me. But I guess it did. Okay. Just jump up enough and it'll eventually kill him. Good times. Alrighty. I believe I got another... Yep. Alright, so... Dark Matter clone and Sectonia clone. These are... pretty bad, I think. Actually, no, they're not. Well, Dark Matter isn't. Dark Matter is really frickin' easy compared to his frickin' Dreamland 2 counterpart. Oh my god, that fight. Maybe it's just because I had never done it, but... that fight was... frickin' awful. People who say Kirby games are easy have probably only played a couple levels and never beaten the final bosses, because holy crap, that boss fight. I did not enjoy that very much. I can tell you that much. Alright. Yeah, the first phase in Dreamland 2 took me forever and a half. Catch him when he comes around. Can actually get the timing right. Which I only sort of could. Okay. I got through that without getting hit once. Just to prove how not very difficult that fight is. I forgot about Galacta Knight. I was like, wait, what is the boss that's after this? Because I think there's one more regular boss. Not counting Sectonia, obviously. Also, I thought it was kind of cruel that you had to face these two as one big boss fight. Oh, how innocent I was thinking that. First phase Sectonia is really easy. Second phase, if you know what you're doing, it isn't too bad. This one again. Abuse the hell out of your dash attacks. And get in some cheap damage with that. Gotta watch out for that one, though. one more hit. I was hoping for some visibility there, but I guess I didn't get it. There we go. Alright, so... that wasn't so bad. But again, this is not where the bad parts of this whole boss rush come in. And it's not Galacta Knight either. So, let's up our cherry. We're at full health now. So, everything up till now doesn't really matter because we're basically at full for Galacta Knight. As long as we can come out with full health, we will be okay. Well, actually, we won't be okay, but I'll get to that in a second. Hello, Galacta Knight, you are awesome. I like your battle theme a lot, which doesn't immediately start playing. Yeah. Galacta Knight likes to sandwich you up against a corner, which I don't much approve of. Ow. Okay, I'm not doing particularly good against this fight. Yeah, you can actually get in some cheap shots there. If you can, be sure to do so. It'll help immensely. Just basically be sure to get in cheap hits whenever you can. I'm not doing very good, though. Yeah. Ma'am. No, not doing very good indeed. Avoid the Salt Rain. Yes? I was about to say, are you gonna allow me to use it? Okay, I did really badly in that fight. But there's a big reason why that won't really matter that much. And it's because the final parts of this are completely bad. And I might actually have to dedicate an entire video to that, because, yeah, you know what? I might. So that I can at least upload this and have some material to put out there. I forgot to look at their bios. Might include that in the next video, just to start it off, and then, because I'm probably not going to make it on this attempt. But yeah, for now, I'm going to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time when, hopefully we'll be finishing up the True Arena. But I can't promise when that will be, because... oh boy, this next fight. Or should I say set of fights, because, it isn't just one. It is, off the top of my head, like, 5 phases, and none of them are easy. And, yeah, you'll see that next time. So for now... thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.